4 proven real estate investment strategies for financial freedom. Hello, welcome to this channel. My name is Yemisi Adenos, lead consultant, vivroyalhomes Limited, and today I'll be educating you about time-tested, 4 proven, time-tested real estate investment strategies that can help you attain financial freedom and make more money for yourself. And guess what? At the end of this video, I'm going to be giving you one more bonus. So make sure you watch this video to the end. And also make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you would always get juicy real estate investment offers and real estate investment tips like this. You know, a lot of times people think that investing in real estate is just about buying a land, building a house on it for them to live in or to rent out. But guess what? Beyond that, there are a lot of ways you can make money through real estate investment, and I'm going to be sharing 4 with you today, and also I'll be giving you one more bonus at the end of this video. So let's get straight to business. So number 1 real estate investment strategy is buy and flip. This simply describes a property bought and held for a short period of time before you resell it. So in this case, you as an investor, you buy a property in a hotcake location and you wait for the property to increase in the market value, probably prices of properties in that area to increase in value, or you can as well make capital improvements on the property. So let me give you an example. As at 2020, we launched Ambience Phase 1. And then we were selling 2-bedroom terrace duplex for 30 million naira, and we were selling 4-bedroom fully detached duplex for 55 million naira as at then. Today, clients who resold their units, the ones I know of, they resold it for 55 million. That's for the 2-bedroom terrace duplex, and for the fully detached duplex, they resold it for 90 million naira. And guess what? Most of these clients actually bought when we were selling offline, when it was when we also had payment plan option available. But guess what? When they resold their units, they resold it outrightly. Imagine you buy a property for 30 million today, and in 2 years time you're reselling for 55 million, or you buy a 4-bedroom fully detached for 55 million today and you will sell for 90 million in 2 years time. So that's a very good investment strategy, obviously. Another way you can key into the buy and flip real estate investment strategy is you can buy a distressed property, add capital improvement to it, and then you can resell for good profits. An example is you can buy a distressed property, let's say in an area, 3-bedroom bungalow sells for 30 million, and then you get a distressed property for 20 or 25 million. You can just do some improvements on it, probably repaint, screed, and do unnecessary improvements just to make it appealing, and you can resell at a good profit as well. So that's another way to do buy and flip in real estate. And before you venture into buy and flip real estate investment strategy, you should make sure you consider the location and the after repair value amongst many other factors before you venture into this investment strategy. So the second proven real estate investment strategy for financial freedom is land banking. This is one of the traditional types of real estate investments, and in this case, you as an investor, you buy a large parcel of land, usually in an imagined location, and you hold for a long period of time for huge appreciation. For example, most of the people who are buying into ibeju, Lekki and Ikorodu, Ota, and also Ikorodu access, most of them, they are buying for land banking. They are buying to keep, and then in future you can decide to resell the land, or you can decide to develop a structure on the land in future for you to resell or to rent or even to lease it out. And before going into land banking, ensure you conduct a thorough research on government's plan and the planned infrastructures around the location you want to buy into, and also make sure you verify the genuinity and title on the land you want to buy. So let's dive in straight to the third proven real estate investment strategy, which is joint venture. And this type of real estate investment is best for existing property owners. Probably you have a land in a good location and you're not sure what to use it to do with it, or probably you don't have enough resources to build what you want on it. You can partner with property developers to build commercial or residential structure on your land for the purpose of selling or to lease out or even to rent out. And in this case, you as an investor, you are bringing your landed property as an equity, as a capital contribution, while the developer brings in his expertise and the funds. And the profit sharing ratio is usually determined by the parties involved. And the parties involved in a joint venture transaction is you, the property owner, the developer, and the realtor who serves as the middleman between you and the property developer. And the last but not the least real estate investment strategy for financial freedom you can key into is rentals and leasing. Rentals and leasing has always been an age-long money-making strategy for most real estate investors, of which I know you also are aware of. Short-letting, however, is a more recent real estate investment strategy that many investors are still yet to latch on despite the growing demand in this business. So what does short-letting actually mean? Short-letting, just as the name implies, means renting out your apartment or your home to occupants for a short period of time. And if you want to generate daily passive cash flow from your property, then short-letting is the best option for you. This is a very profitable investment if you do it right, and location as well as the facilities in your property would largely determine how much profit you can make in this business. You see, this type of business has gained a lot of grounds on the highland part of Lagos. Do you know you can actually generate 50,000 to 200,000 rental income on your property daily with short letting? And even in some locations, it's actually higher. Stop playing. You know, last year a report came out, and in that report it showed that the occupancy rate for short-let apartments was actually higher than hotels. I can't remember the figures currently, but the statistics, the report actually showed that short-let apartments had higher occupancy rates compared to hotels. So if you're yet to key into short-letting business, then you should do that right now. So far, I already mentioned 4 time-tested, proven real estate investment strategies to attain financial freedom. The first strategy I mentioned was buy and flip. Then I mentioned land banking. I also mentioned joint venture, and lastly, I mentioned rentals and short letting. So just like I promised to give you a bonus for watching up until this point, yes, I am not going back on that promise. The bonus real estate investment strategy you can key into to attain financial freedom is cashback system. What does cashback system mean? Cashback is you simply joining funds with other investors to key into a real estate project, and at the end of a period of time you get both your investment and returns on your investment. And this strategy is usually best if you have a fund at hand that you don't want to spend yet, but at the same time you don't want to use it to buy property yet. You don't want to tie it down to a property, so you can actually key into a cashback system. Now let me give you an example. For example, you may have 1 million naira, 2 million naira that you want to use for a project next year, and you don't want to spend this money. You know that if you keep this money with you, you will spend it. At the same time, you don't want to use to buy a property because you know that if you buy a property, you may not be able to resell it at the time you want it next year. So instead of that, you can key into a cashback system. That is, you join your funds with other investors to key into a real estate project, and then after 6 months or 12 months or 24 months, depending on the duration of time you choose for yourself, you get returns on your investments. You get both your returns and you get both your investments, the amount you invested, and your returns as well. Usually when you key into a real estate cashback system, you get a post-dated check, and you should also make sure that any company you're partnering with for real estate cashback system actually has insurance. Make sure that investment is insured just to protect you as well. For all of the strategies I have mentioned so far, we have properties that properly fit into them. So if you want to key into any of the strategies that I have mentioned so far, or you need real estate advisory, you can contact us on the numbers showing on your screen. And yes, this is the end of today's session of real estate investment tips with Yemisi Adenisi. If you enjoyed this and you want to keep seeing content like this from me, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you share, because you never can tell, someone may need this information. Also subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Till I come your way again next time, my name remains Yemisi Adenisi, your #1 surest real estate paddy.